Hey everyone, Lone Jack here. Now, before we get back into Anastasia, I'm going to show you something I found out just the other day. It's freaking hilarious. First, I'm recording this on. Hold on, let's do this here. First of all, I gotta get my free summon. I'm also got to do some leveling up of the welfare servant, Sakamoto Ryoma. Okay. Okay. Just going back into this. Okay, we got the 20 to 30 frame point summon, so go ahead and enhance. Servant. Yeah, even though he's a limited time servant, he's basically going to be permanent. I'm filming this on the on June 8th. If it was July 8th, I probably would have Scotty by now. But anyway, back on this. Yeah, I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm doing the writer because it was Rider and Saber Day on the dailies today, so there it is. And let's just go ahead and 20 minutes, blah blah blah. He's gonna be permanent tomorrow. I'm recording this on June 8th, and it's June 9th that he's gonna be permanent. Okay, now, speaking of characters that have funny lines, I don't know what Da Vinci is saying there, but I would say that the funniest Noah Phantasm incantation has to come from right there, Okita Soji. Okay, let's material, spirit origin, back here, and here we are. Let's go ahead and look at it here, show it to you, and Joel say it. Let me just turn up the sound a little bit here.
なんだったかな。忘れた。くらえ。なんかすごいビーム。
I mean, it's like something reminds me of that whole joke from Family Guy, something dark side, something complete. And another bit of it reminds me of, how she's forgetting it. Team 4-Star, Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Episode 2, when Lana Patoro was trying to pronounce Makan Kosapo, he's like, Maka, the hell, special beam cannon. So that's what it reminds. Those are the two things it reminds me of, and it honestly, they're hilarious. It's hilarious. She's like, okay, I forgot the name of the move. Okay, so just thought I'd do those couple of things first. Let's turn the sound down a little bit here. Okay, get back into Anastasia. When last we left off, what's his name? We took on Billy the Kid and Beowulf. Wasn't that fun? Okay, so it's a no battle thing, so it'll be easy sync force pickup. Sorry about that, Master Chaldea, whatever it was. How about we start over? I'm Beowulf, and that's Billy. We're just a couple of wandering bastards who got summoned here about 3 months ago. We didn't have a master or even the faintest idea what the hell is going on besides the fact that it's ungodly cold here. I'd wandered around aimless for a while. One thing led to another, and we ended up becoming guards for this village. Well, leaders, really. I can't believe that 2 rogue servants survived out here for 3 whole months. Still, you both appear to be from proper human history. Why did you challenge us to a fight? We had to prove that we were strong, or the Yaga outside would never have accepted us. Even with our boss vouching for us? Trust me, they're stubborn as hell. They wouldn't have believed it if they hadn't seen it for themselves. Here, have some coffee. Or, well, it's broth made from beans that look a mite like coffee at least. I had a bit of sugar, so it'll taste better than it looks. Just a little something in the way of an apology for that testing business out there. I reckon we got a little carried away. Seeing other humans, well, servants and a mage besides us. Yep, hell, I was downright euphoric. Sorry about that, lady. Do not trouble yourself about it. In truth, I am positively elated that I was not the only one the land called here. I cannot believe you made coffee here. What a peculiar taste. It tastes like spiced apple, and yet there's still a distinct coffee flavor to it. This hits the spot. I'm surprised you guys haven't had to drink this stuff. Have it in you to drink this stuff. Well, we got a fair number of descendants of former noble folk here. They got recipes for all manner of things, turns out. Half of these Yaga got a talent for magecraft, so we can even grow vegetables in a greenhouse. Allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Atalanta. I am the servant leading the rebel army against Ivan the Terrible. The last time we met, we did little more than glare at one another from across the snowy plains without revealing our true names. I am pleased we have had a chance to sit face to face and speak with each other. Same here. Glad you stopped by. The Yaga here can be a little weird at times. Of course, it's probably why they didn't have a place under Ivan's regime. For our part, the rebel army decided to revolt because they were too weak to survive under Ivan's rule. I know our groups possess very different temperaments, but would it be possible for us to join forces nonetheless? Well, speaking for ourselves, we ain't got no quarrel with the notion, but I don't see our people going for it. For the moment, I'd have to say no. That hardly comes as a surprise. The Yaga and the rebel army had no issue with my being a woman. But given how the others were looking at me earlier, yep. For these Yaga, male chauvinism is the order of the day. There's no strong female Yaga, or at least there weren't any that were able to prove their strength. So this lot's gone and decided that all females are weak everywhere. What drivel. Both men and women are equally capable fighters, as long as they are well trained. Yaga may not die from extreme temperatures or excessive blood loss like humans do. They're just as vulnerable to having their brains or hearts destroyed as we are, male or female. You wouldn't die from losing a lot of blood, Paxi? Oh, right. I guess your humans can die that way, huh? If you sever Yaga's artery or the like, our blood vessels just reconnect themselves. If we're losing blood, we just produce more automatically. Seeing humans die if one of your arteries gets severed, huh? Sounds rough. That reminds me. On our way here, we saw some Yaga who had been cut to pieces. Was that your doing, Beowulf? Cut to pieces? I don't remember killing any Yaga recently. Besides, my sword's practically a club, really. Better for pounding than slashing. The Yaga have been passing around a story about a human killer. Sounds similar when you ask me. Killer? Right, there's an urban legend of sorts going around some time after we were summoned here. It says there's someone going around cutting down Oprekniki and Yaga alike. Whoever it is happened to save one of our guys at one point, and he said they claimed to be from Chaldea. Chaldea? That's your organization, is it not? Solaria? Do you have any idea who this person might be? Not a clue. Well, they may not be our ally, but they're killing out Brittniki. They're no friend of the Tsar either. Anyway, getting back on track. Well, the problem is that these Yaga put too much importance on being strong. That's not by any means the only problem. They think it's only proper for the weak to serve the strong, or for those who are big and tall to look down on those who aren't weak, so to speak. And telling them that they ain't the case, but calling them slow learners is giving them too much credit. I've been ambushed more times here than I've been ambushed more times than I can care to count. Of course, a few rounds to the knees and bellies to settle them down. See, Yaga are more than a bit tough to kill. The whole reason these Yaga have come to accept us as their leaders is because we've kept beating them in one-on-one duels. And since you guys hold your own against us, they'll accept you too. Truly, we'd love to get the hell out of this place ourselves, but we can't. We know what would happen if we did. I see. These Yaga turned to banditry. That's the big problem. You guys must have run into bandits a few times by now, right? Well, they used to be a part of our group. And there's bound to be some Yaga here who aren't going to be happy about you killing their friends. You knew your Yaga turned to banditry and did nothing to stop them? No, that ain't the way of it. When Beowulf and I took over things here, some of the Yaga got it into their heads to defect. Said they wouldn't let no humans lead them. They'd rather join up with a rebel army. Never in their mind, they set upon all their settlements and steal food. We're awful sorry. They must change their minds after seeing us. They probably wrote us off as just a group of weak, disenfranchised Yaga led by a human female. It's my fault. It's my fault for not stopping them. I'm sorry. What is done is done. I cannot expect you to keep track of those who have defected from your command. Still, given everything you have told us, it does seem that joining forces would be pretty fraught with risk. My son is home not only to the women who have never seen combat, but also children, the elderly, and those suffering various illnesses. There will inevitably be a great deal of discord between the two sides. Exactly. So how about this? Instead of joining our forces, we forge an alliance. That way, there shouldn't be any problem. So we each carry out our own tasks separately, but work toward the same goal? Yes, that would be better. We may not be able to coordinate our plans of attack, but we could at least avoid getting in each other's way. How will we communicate? Well, what about that lovely girl of yours who pops up and chimes in every now and then? Can't you people at Chaldea or whatever it is do something to keep us in touch? I'm sorry. Right now the Shadow Borders only capable of communicating with Master. What do you think, Da Vinci? Let's see. Looks like we have some comm devices back in America. Oh, I even made a note saying how much easier they made things. We don't have anything like that right now, nor the materials to make them. Plus, this world doesn't really work by the rules we're used to. Unlike probably human history, it's just too stagnant here for magical energy to reach around the world so readily. It's safe to communicate with Solaria, since she's a Chaldean master. But any of their transmission could end up getting interrupted. Sorry, but no dice. Gotcha. Well, that's a right shame. Suppose we can always use the demonic beast we domesticated. You've domesticated a demonic beast here too? Of course. Well, wasn't my doing so much as mages, but y'all get the idea. Got any casters working for you? 2, and they're both awesome. Avicator is certainly proven most dependable, but who's the other one you're talking about? Ow! Hey there, I'm Leonardo da Vinci, caster extraordinaire. Well, this is a surprise. For some reason, I already know your name. But I didn't really expect the prime of your life to have been at such a young age. Is it so strange? Yeah, look at you now. You look almost like a child. Guess it's true what they say about artists and writers getting their peak at different ages. What do you say? Don't be fooled. She may look young, but she's just as old and cranky on the inside as... Youch! Anyway, can I see this demonic beast of yours? Sure, here he is. Okay. It certainly is an unusual looking creature. I've never seen this like before. Could be a species that went extinct in our world. That aside, he's certainly indescribably cute. Right? He's a real cutie. Does he have a name? Sure he does. This is Shan Shan. What a lovely name. This little fella here can sniff out Beowulf or me purely from our magical energy. Interesting. But I don't see how he could follow magical energy through a comms device. I'll have him learn my scent. Here, Shan Shan. It is all right. It's just me, or is he really, really afraid of you? Well, I suppose these things happen. She's really taking this hard. She did grow in the forest among all sorts of different beasts, after all. Well, I have killed many of his fellow demonic beasts. I suppose no wonder that he's afraid of me. What about me? Well, now he certainly seems fine with the master here. Shan Shan wants you to remember her scent. Can you do that? He's shaking his head. Aha, I see. Okay, I understand. Atalanta can't learn your scent because you're too similar to demonic beasts. As far as Shan Shan's concerned, you're more of a predator than a friend. I see. Well, if that is how it is, then there is nothing I can do. As for you, Master Chaldea, that mystic coat of yours seems to be masking any magical energy he might use to track you. But of course, you probably can't survive here without it. And since Shan Shan can't track Yaga sense, yeah, that ruled me out too. This one doesn't leave us much choice. Well then, I've come to a decision. I'll go with them. So what, you're just gonna pawn these guys off on me? Putting down roots ain't really in the cards for outlaws like me. Besides, you're a king. The heart of it is that I got a feeling the servants. The heart of it is that I got a feeling we servants were summoned here to fight this Eye of the Terrible. Of course, it's true of you as well, Bale. But you've got other things to keep you here. But that ain't the case for me. Honestly, Whoa there, Billy. You don't need to say anything more. Go on then. Get out of here. I surely will. Sorry to be leaving you behind with all the tough work. Well, what can you do? That's just how that's just how it is for kings. Thanks, Bale. You take care of these folks along the way. Don't worry, they'll be in good hands. There you have it, Atalanta. Billy's gonna be tagging along with you now. I would ask if you would be able to keep these Yaga lying on your own. But I suppose that would be unbecoming. Damn straight it would. I'm Beowulf, remember? As long as the spirit of my body and mind remembers I'm a king, I'll make a fair, just government to save the people of this land. Fair and just government? Thanks, Your Majesty. Honestly, I'm not really cut out for this stuff. So there you have it, Atalanta. From now on, all these other outlaw Yaga will be helping the rebel army out. After you, Master Chaldea, you have my word that I'll support you guys however I can. Thank you, Beowulf. I am finally beginning to see a path to defeating the Eye of the Terrible. Just be careful. Eye of the Terrible was seriously bad news. I've never seen him in person, but I can tell he's like a bomb waiting to go off. I know. That is the one thing I have been certain of since I was summoned here. He has lived for over 450 years. He's like to be as powerful as a phantasm from the Age of Gods. Potentially even the level of a divine beast. Compared to that, my Chaldean boar was merely a common demonic beast. The Opregnigan are a real pain too. Since they're as strong as a servant, they're all right. did you say? Hold it. As strong as a servant? I was able to defeat one of them myself. A servant should have no trouble with that. Ah, right. The Obrightniki in the capital are a lot stronger than the ones around the frontier. Really? The closer to the capital, the stronger they get. I guess it's something to do with their faith in the Tsar. The more Obrightniki believe in him, the more it manifests as increased strength. You're kidding me. This is awful. They got nothing on us. I'm sorry for getting flustered. You're right. I know we can take them. Pardon my intrusion. But there's one last thing I'd like to ask you. Are you familiar with that giant tree? The one supposedly called the Tree of Emptiness? Of course. Didn't you know that was his name, though? Didn't know that was his name, though. Is there anything you could tell us about it? Anything at all? I think I might have heard something before. Hey, wasn't Zdanov talking about it not too long ago? Remember back when he was still in Yaga, Moscow? Said he and some friends of his went to get a look at it. That's it. I think he said there was nothing there. Nothing? Yeah, just plain old giant tree. So there's nothing to do but an ordinary, if giant, tree, is it? Fascinating. The more I hear, the more intriguing this becomes. Really? Plain old tree fascinating? Absolutely. I'd like to go see it for myself, but I definitely wouldn't do that if I were you. That thing's right near Yaga, Moscow. Not the kind of place you just wander into for a bit of sightseeing. Naturally. Alright, now that's settled, I think it's time we got started. First off, we're going to talk about our plan of action. We'll wait for the right time to make a move. Then we'll go around stirring up trouble near the capital. And you would do this as a diversionary action in order to draw out the capital's Obrightniki. Right. You don't care what we get up to here on the frontier, but they're not going to take anything that disturbs their Tsar's glory lying down. Disturbs their Tsar's glory lying down. So they'll definitely send out the Obrightniki and draw to deal with us. I'm sure there's some more Obrightniki afterward, but it's not going to happen right away. Which means they give you rebel guys a chance to attack the capital. The chance to attack the capital is relatively unguarded. How does that sound? That sounds ideal to me as well. What do you think, Master? There's still the priest, Koyanskaya, and one more. You mean 3 servants who attack Chaldea? Given the Obrightniki helped them, and that this is Russia, I think the girl's true name might be... Yeah, I give it even odds that she's the Grand Duchess. I don't know what she's doing on Ivan's side, but given that she thinks she is, I think our only option is to face them all head on. My contact within the capital has reported seeing a young woman there. He said she's called the Grand Duchess and that she commands the highest respect from the Obrightniki, despite appearing human. Ah, gotcha. This is your dream, eh? Okay, whatever the hell that was. Alright, got the St. Quartz, so we'll find out what we're doing next. It's a no battle scenario, so it's the same Yaga, Donetsk, and that will actually be in the next video. Until next time, this is Lol Jazz saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.